Welcome back. For a different perspective on Malaysia's upcoming national elections, we now turn to Kuala Lumpur, and Dr. Siti Maria is Information Chief for the Pan-Malaysian Islamic Party, or PAS, and a candidate for Parliament from Kota Raja. PAS currently holds 6 seats in Parliament and has hopes of substantially increasing that number this election. Dr. Maria, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
I have to ask you first, to get the position on the opposition parties. Generally, the media sees the opposition parties as being weak and rather disorganized when it comes to trying to compete with the ruling coalition party. How do you see the position of the opposition parties?
Currently, excuse me, Riz, I've got a sore throat here.
Okay.
Well, currently, actually, the opposition parties are quite synchronized and quite coordinated in their campaign this time. We have a lot of grounds to challenge the ruling party now, and our main aim is to topple the existing current government now. So that is our main concern.
What do you see as the main issues that the voters in Malaysia want to see addressed in this election?
All right. You see, the main concern of Malaysian voters currently is a high cost of living with inflation, high inflation with the cost of goods going up, And the other one is the ever-increasing crime rate, which has more than doubled in the past few years. And of course, Malaysians generally are very concerned about the state of the government, whereby we felt that the government had so much clout in the past 50 years with more than 2/3 majority. They can practically do anything without really taking the people's voice into consideration. They will only listen to their supporters and their parties. They are in coalition with them, but they will not listen to the opposition at all,
Right.
And actually, when you look at it, they had represented in about 64% of the popular votes in the last election, but they have controlled 91% of the seats in the parliament. That's a very big mandate that the people have given them.
Well, Dr. Maria, I have to ask you about the issue of what the PAS stands for, what you offer the voters that's different, because I know that you stand for Sharia law. Doesn't that mean the end of Malaysia as a secular state?
All right, Riz, actually in 2004, PAS has already put up a document on the what we meant by an Islamic state, But now we have already moved forward because I think people have understood what we meant. We want to move away from the formative, formative sort of idea to a more substantive, and then we have interpreted this into our manifesto this year, And so all the principles behind the Sharia and the Islamic State, which was addressed in 2004, now has been transformed into a more practical and for execution. And our manifesto actually embodied this. Is already embodied in our manifesto.
Dr. Maria, could I quickly ask you before we wrap up on the situation? The PAS has held power in the Kelantan region for 18 years, and yet that region has a per capita income about 45% lower than the rest of the national figures. And how do you account for that disparity in Kelantan, where the PAS has power?
Well, you see, PAS in Kelantan for 18 years have been ruling the country, the states, with whatever income they have from the state, and whatever capital, what we call grant that the state, the federal government has been giving them. Investments into the state has been halted or has been inhibited by the state, by the federal government.
Dr.
And
Maria?
you see that. Yes.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you there only because we've run out of time, so I have to apologize and do hope we have a chance to talk to you again soon.
Oh,
we'll keep an eye on the election, and we will be in touch.
Because
we'll see you very soon,
right,
Dr. Maria. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you for being with us. On Monday's show, we talked to renowned primatologist and UN Messenger for Peace, Jane Goodall, discussing her recent discoveries and efforts to conserve Africa's primate population. Don't forget, send your emails to riz@aljazeera.net, and we'll see you next time and catch you on the next show.